Hello and welcome to my world of crochet. My name is Dina and today I'm here with you for an accessory haul from Temu. Normally here on Mondays I do my yarn talk videos, but this week I'm actually not home. I have gone for a few days to see my parents, so I am actually in Denmark right now as of posting this video, and I am definitely, hopefully, because this is pre-recorded, spending some wonderful time with my parents. As you can also see, I have a new orchid, which is, sorry, it's a bit of a fake orchid, though I think it's a gorgeous one. I do love orchids because I tend to have orchids with me, but this one will always be in bloom. This orchid is one of the Lego orchids, and I actually got it from Amazon. I bought it on Amazon. When they had the Prime Day, they had a great offer, and then I got like almost 10 euros discount on it. So it is an original Lego piece, and I spent like a few hours assembling it and remembering the good old days when I was a child playing with Lego, of course. And of course, it doesn't make it much better knowing that Lego is a Danish concept and a Danish design. So it's sort of a natural thing. And even my partner actually thinks it looks pretty okay for something that's Lego. Though in the beginning when I showed it to him, he was like, honey, you're crazy. But except for that note, I am here, of course, with my tea as always. And this is a lovely black tea with a added flavor of forest fruit. So it's just like a fruity black tea blend. Nothing much special about it. This Temu accessory haul is actually one that I looked forward to. It's the biggest haul as of yet. It's definitely money-wise what I paid for it. I got a great deal. And what you know is, if you saw the last haul I made from Temu, is that I ordered some safety eyes, and I decided I want more of them. And on top, they gave me this huge discount code where I could get, I think, almost 40% discount on my next purchase. So I thought that was really worth it, because they had a few other things I wanted to stock up on, but also they have some yarns at Temu, and I actually want to try how it is to fill these yarns, because some of them has very little information on them. And honestly, when I'm looking on this package, I'm wondering how they squeezed everything inside this package. But there's both accessories and a few yarns. So this is the package I got from them. It's for a Temu, a quite neutral pack, because normally they have this Temu text all over them and very solid orange bags. This one is just like a plain white one, so I am curious what I'm gonna have. But it says delivered, it says it's from Temu, so I trust it's from Temu. And I have found the things that should be in the order, so I have them on the side. And I'm just going to open this, and I'm going to open it carefully, because not only does it contain yarn, but I don't want to cut anything if I don't have to. Like, I need to be a bit careful with things like this. And what I have noticed is that Temu is extremely good generally at packing in their things. This is not an exception. Okay, here is something. I'm going to have to break this back, basically. It's not salvage though. It's just gonna go out afterwards regardless. So I made a few orders of a lot of things, and some of them are definitely not what I expected it to be. I think I'm just gonna take them out one by one, if that's even possible. The first I got is a yarn, and it's a chenille type yarn, and it's a lot thinner than I had expected. It's packed in a small plastic bag here. It's made in China, surprise. It says a lot of stuff in Chinese, which I cannot read because I cannot read Chinese, but I'm going to take it out of this plastic bag. I do so much apologize for the crinkling. It feels like a chenille. Does spell okay. The only thing I can read on this, it says product information, and the only thing I can read is 75 grams and 100%. So I think it's 75 grams for the weight, and it's 100% polyester, because normally chenille is made of polyester. Except for that, more Chinese, like I have no clue. Basically, I have zero clue. It's a lovely, lovely nude color. It feels pretty okay. So I think it's gonna make good amigurumis, or it could also make good lovies, like small lovies formed like shaped like teddy bears. Of this I should have, but they might be spread out in here. I should have 3 of them in total, but since they're all packed individually, I might just have to pick them out individually. I thought they came as a, yeah, I don't know, but okay, cool. That was the first one. It feels good. Like, it feels better than I expected, but it's also a bit thinner than I expected. It's a bit like, yeah, it's definitely thinner than many other chenille yarns. So this is probably, yeah, maybe crochet hook 3.5, 4 millimeter, if you want to make amigurumis with it. So it's definitely a smaller one. It seems like it has decent yardage, so you can do some good damage with it. Then I have another chenille, but in purple, and given the fact that they're all in these small half funky bags, I'm just going to take them out one by one. And this is the same. I can't read any of the text on this except the 75 grams and 100%. So I'm assuming it's polyester. And this is a gorgeous purple, I have to say. This is a really, really gorgeous, bright, bright purple, and it feels good. And it's not like a factory smell or something like that. That's not bad at all. So we have this nude sand color and a purple. The purple I should also have 3 of. We'll have to see them as I take them out one by one. This is not a purple, but it's also this chenille yarn. So I'm just also gonna unravel it from this. And this is in white. So here it's in white, and it feels good. It does feel good though. It feels very nice. I wanted to combine the white. For example, if you made a teddy bear, you have the wider paws, feet, or ears. But it could also work with well with the purple. It's not like they had an array of color choices. You were limited to like 5 or 6 different colors, but the price was pretty good. I paid €2.70 or something like that per skein, which for chenille is pretty reasonable. And on top of that, I got the 40% discount, so I'm below €2 per skein, which I think is definitely worth it. Here's one more of the sandy colors. I'm not gonna take those out of the bag because obviously you have seen them, so that seems a bit like a waste. Here's one more in purple. I should have one more of each, at least there should be. So I'm just going to see if I can find them. Yes, one more purple. And given these chenilles are so small, I thought they were bigger. I thought they were thicker and bigger. So given that, that's the reason that the bag isn't as big as I thought it would be. So it makes good sense. Here's the last one. So all the chenilles that I ordered were there. Then another yarn that I ordered is the Fairyland, which is in like this cake shape. And I'm going to take it out of the bag as well. It does have more text on it. And it comes with a 2 free stitch markers. So there's 2 free stitch markers here on top of it, should be. I'm just trying to find out, here is the opening. So I'm just gonna open it. And because this yarn had more information on it. I did buy a bit more so I can make some sort of project from it. Like this. Oh, this feels good. Not bad. Not bad. So this is it. These lovely natural foresty spring maybe. So blue, light blues, greens, and a bit sandy. So we have this green, blue, and a sandier until it starts going green again. In a lovely cake shape. It feels good. It is slightly haloed. And this actually has yarn specs I can read. Also here. So it's a Fairyland. And it's a long distance cake ball. And it says 100 grams at net standard condition. Whatever that means. But yes. Then here it says hand wash only. So don't machine wash this one. It's a hand wash only. Don't tumble dry it and don't bleach it. Lay flat to dry, but you can iron it and you can dry clean it. They recommend crochet hook 2.5 to 4 millimeter. If that's true, I'm not sure. Maybe. Yeah, it is a thinner yarn, but I would probably go towards 4. It seems a bit thick for a 2.5 millimeter hook. And this is a 100 gram cake. So that's 3.5 ounces. And here for those you get 245 meters. So that's, yeah, for those 3.5 ounces you get approximately 270/80-ish yards. It's 60% cotton, it's 30% acrylic and 10% wool. I should actually link to this yarn, or to both maybe, in my description box down below for those that's interested. Those links are not affiliate links. I'm not affiliated with Temu. This is just something I bought from my own hard-earned money. So it's not even a sponsored video. It's just something I really wanted to get. So this is my true 100% non-biased opinion of it as well. It smells okay. Little bit storage alike, but it smells okay, and it's a nice feeling. What it seems to me is that it's a spun cotton, which is why you can see this heathered look. So that's the cotton. And then the halo is probably the wool, and the color itself is probably the acrylics. And it also seems like it's a chain spun almost. It seems a bit like a chain spun when I look at them up closer. It seems slightly like chain spun, and you can see that it's like inside the chain partially as well. Yeah. So of these, I got more because as I said, I got enough to make a project. So I actually ordered 5 of them. So I ordered 5 cakes, and all cakes also came with 2 free stitch markers as gifts, though you had no color choice or picking. Doesn't matter for me. So I also have 2 free stitch markers with this one bag. But as I said, I have 5 more. Here is also 2 stitch markers in purple. So that's 2. And then I should have 3 more. Have 1 here, also stitch markers in purple. A 4, this is also stitch markers in purple. I'm cool with purple, not a problem. A stitch marker is a stitch marker, no matter the color. And here's number 5, also the stitch markers in purple. So that was the interesting part. Of course, that was all the yarns. And then I have a bunch of other interesting stuff, and I'm just trying to get this bag a bit empty so I can see if I can somehow open it in a nice bowl. Oh goodness, that fell to the ground because something opened. Okay, I see. That's this one. I will find the one after finishing recording this video. What I ordered is I ordered a bunch of small accessories for for you do notice. And one of those that I ordered is a bunch of darning needles, because you can never have enough darning needles. So I ordered 15 pieces of darning needles of different sizes, and they all come in this container, and the container was open. So one of these darning needles is right now on my floor. Luckily, I do have tiles on my floor. I could hear it land, so it should be somewhere down there. So I should also be able to see it, and that's the first thing I will do when I'm done with this video. So here you can see I have a bunch of different darning needles. Here's a smaller sized version. It's a nice gap for threading in it. They have somewhat pointy ends, but not super pointy. Here's a bigger version. So a bigger darning needle. I'm not sure if it's only just the 2 sizes. By the looks, it is. So I have a bunch of small and a bunch of somewhat bigger darning needles here. And you can always use darning needles. So that's why I grabbed a few extra. Because, yeah, I can have some for gifts, or I can have some to throw away. And I wanted to know the quality. And then, of course, I have the darning needles still on the floor. And it has this end cap. And that end cap was the one that had gone loose. And it's actually like a measurement cup in here, or something like that. It says milliliters. So it's like a small jar glass or something. Funny. I also ordered more darning needles, because apparently darning needles is my thing. And the reason I ordered more is because I wanted to get some with more bent-shaped heads. So these darning needles were only like €1.29, so that's like less than $1.50. So great find. And then I have these accessory darning needles, which has this bent tip. That should make it a lot easier sewing things together because of the bent tip. So the curve of them goes much easier. So as you can see, it's bent, and this one is a bright red one. Plenty of room to thread it. And because I had this lovely discount, I could get plenty. So I got one of each color available. This one you can barely see, but it's just standard silver. Then I also have them here in blue. And I have them here in green. All of the bent heads, and in golden. So plenty of darning needles. And those were also like less than $1 per 2. So again, a really good steal for this. And I thought it was a good steal to take and have with me, because you never know when you need them. And I've never tried them with the bent heads, and I can imagine, depending on what you're sewing together, that this bent head could actually prove to be an advantage. Time will show, won't it? The next thing I got myself in this Temu accessory haul is crochet hooks. In fact, I got 3 different sets of crochet hooks, and I'm like, yeah, I don't need more hooks, but I want to test some more hooks. And I actually want to test if these crochet hooks are worth the price. So I'm first gonna find the price of each set. I have a set here of pink crochet hooks. They are really small sized hooks, so these are for really thin projects, or for really thin yarns, more like lace weight. They are named 8 pieces of pink woolen sweater weaving crochet do-it-yourself hooks. They have the craziest name for things, but I paid €4.89 for them, so that's a pretty decent price. And they come in the size ranges of 1mm to 2.75 millimeters. So it is really a thin range of crochet hooks. I just got them out of the bag, and they're all with plastic handles, but each of the handles do have this lovely grip on them, and they have this slight bend also on the back side. This is a 275, the one I have here, and that's basically the only thing I know about it. It's slightly rose on the middle, I don't know if they glide well in the yarns. They seem to be not completely inline hook, but they do look like they have a really good grip on them. The metal feels reasonably smooth. I do find this end a bit thin, but lengthwise they are longer than if you compare them to Clover's soft touch hook. And they're nice and lightweight, so that's positive. The smallest of them is the 1mm hook. You can barely see the hook on this one. So this is the 1mm hook. I don't know if I will ever get to use this one. But I will make a test with the 2.75 because I do have some yarn where I could easily test that with and give you my opinion of these, just to compare them, the 2.75, and on the bottom here you have the 1mm. So you have these here, you have 1mm, 1.25mm, 1.5, 1.75, so we can do them one by one. So let's see here, the 1mm, then we have the 1.25mm, we have the 1.5mm, the 1.75mm, and then we have the 2mm, the 2.25, the 2.50, and the 2.75. So that's the set. So it's just a set of very small crochet hooks or thin weight crochet hooks for your projects, in this sort of pinkish color with a nice anti-slip grip here on each of the handles. I'm looking forward to that, and I will definitely make a more thorough test of these hooks to give you my opinion if I think it was worth the price. Fundamentally, I think the price paying to test them is worth it because I believe I can provide you guys some values as to what these crochet hooks are as well. So that's just my pure non-biased opinion. Then I have another crochet hook set here, which is a red crochet hook set, and those came with free stitch markers as well as some darning needles. So that's like a gift pack, and they are on, I bought the 9 pieces one. At least there should be 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Yes, I bought the 9 pieces one. So the free gift that came here is 2 darning needles, and there's probably like 10 stitch markers. 2 plastic darning needles and like 10 stitch markers. Can never have enough stitch markers. Amazing I didn't buy one last time around, or this time around. I did, not last order, but 2 orders ago, something like that. I bought like a bunch of stitch markers because they tend to disappear. This feels nice. So my first impression, just picking these out and holding them in my hand, I can feel that they are heavier than the other ones. I have a nice red color. They have more weight to them, but the grip also is, it's like this super grip feeling of the whole hook. The hook itself seems longer than others, but it's pretty nice to touch and feel. The sizes here range from, by the looks, from 2mm to 6mm. So this is the 2mm hook. And it's not an inline hook, but it looks like it has good grip. So we can compare this 2mm hook to the other one we just had. Let's see if I can find it, 2mm. So that will be the difference between these 2 hooks. Let's see. Maybe not the best background. Lengthwise, the pink one seems longer in the shaft, where the red one seems longer in this piece. Anyhow, there are different hooks and different brands. And the biggest hook here is a 6mm hook. This has a really nice hold, just a quick hold. It has this thinner pad, like, so if you're a knife holder, I only miss them a little bit longer, but the rest, this feels quite nice as a knife holder. This metal is not super smooth, but how it works with the yarn we'll only be able to tell to try them out. But let's just further that look at them. 2 millimeters. I have the 2.5 millimeter here. Then I have, let's see, the 3 millimeter here, a 3.5, and then I have a 4, a 4.5, a 5, a 5.5, and the 6. I'm definitely also going to make some sort of further testing with these crochet hooks to give you an idea of what I think of the hooks and how they work with the yarns. So right now this is more like a quick go through what is actually with these hooks, and hopefully I can give you a more like value in-depth feeling as to these hooks. And of course you got this nice gift with them for €6.28, so that's like somewhere between $6.50 and $7 for the crochet hook set, which I think is still really reasonable prices if you're beginning with crocheting and need some tools. I think these prices are pretty favorable, to be honest. And yeah, again, it's a different hook than the other one, so it's like I'd like to test different things and see how they work, because the thing is, if you don't try them, you don't know if there is something that's just so much better than what you have or what you have already been using. At least I'm of the opinion you need to be open to try new things, because sometimes we tend to stick with things that work because we are afraid that, yeah, I guess afraid of trying other things. But sometimes you need to be open to try other things, because who knows, maybe what you're trying could work better. So you might have something that works and is really good for you, but you can find things that will work better. At least that's my opinion. I have one more crochet hook set, which is the last crochet hook set I ordered this time around. It's funnily enough packed in this sort of bubble plastic bag. And it's also a crochet hook set with, it has 8 pieces, and it should have purple shafts. I will have to see. I can barely open this one with just a moment, taking a tool here, because I am not gonna rip everything open without help here, I think, by the looks. So we've got some help. Yep, it's empty. Purple crochet hooks. Definitely purple crochet hooks. And I am gonna take them all out. They have different sizes and shapes. These should be some sort of ergonomic crochet hook. And they are made of plastic. You can almost hear it. The hook itself is metal. These shafts are plastic. Like, you can hear it when I move them around. They are lightweight as well, so they're very much like these. Though you can feel they are heavier. I probably need to compare something of similar size. Let's see if this is... looks like the smallest is 2.5. Let's see, they can't even lay straight because of the span they have. So I will just line them up here and then we'll talk about them. So that's how they are. This is the most oddly shaped hook I've seen in a while. So this is a 2.5mm hook, and I would probably hold on them like this, because I tend to have the hook towards me when I do the knife curve, or a little bit like down, but that's very uncomfortable, so I would definitely turn it like this. But then this end sort of points in here. I'm not sure I'm gonna enjoy these. Because here it's flat and then it's kind of thin and then it goes flat here. This is a very odd shaped handle. Not really sure if it's too comfortable either if you're a pen holder. Maybe. So we have 2.5mm. We have a 3mm. All the shafts are the same and they are of plastic. 3.5 millimeter. Of course, this is metal. The metal feels okay. A little bit rough, but okay. We have the 4 millimeter, again with the funny shapes. The 4.5 millimeter, and when I'm looking at them, they are all turned the same in the shaft, so it's all the same. But it should be longer, and I'm still not sure that I'm enjoying it, how this moves in my hand. And then I have, of course, the 4.5, if I didn't mention that one. I have a 5 millimeter here. It's a 5 millimeter. Can't even read it like that. A 5 millimeter. There we go. And we have the 5.5 millimeter. And here we have the 6 millimeter. So 6 millimeter is definitely easier to see here on the camera. This one seems like quite a lot shorter in the shaft than this one does. Though looking at them how they're held here, they are almost the same length. So maybe it's just the visual that deceives the eye. They do seem shorter. But holding it here, it's the same length. To compare this 6 millimeter with this 6 millimeter hook, this is basically the visual difference you have. I like this hook better. It seems to be able to grip better. But maybe it's just visual. They do seem similar, but I have the feeling that the hook here is slightly more defined. That's just a quick impression. And in any moment, I think I'd rather hold on this. Maybe it's not so bad, I don't know. I will have to test them out and give you my full honest review. These were actually the most expensive. These were €7, like €6.98. So that's like $7.50, $8, something like that. Next to this, I got more stuff. I got some labels. It's just simple labels that I want to add, or labels. It's actually stickers. I'm opening it from this bag. And these are stickers that says, warning, opening this package will cause extreme happiness. I found them extremely cute. They can be used for anything. Basically, they can be added to anything, parcels or wrappings or whatever. I thought were really cute. I do believe there's like 500 stickers and I paid like less than €2 for them. So I thought that was a good addition to all my other things that I have in stock. Then I got some labels for the clothing. And these are some labels I already had. They increased in price, but with the discount I had, I have paid less than I paid for the first time that I ordered them. And that's these labels where you can sew them on your project, which says made with love. And I do believe they come in like 8 different colors. And you have seen them in plenty before in giveaway videos. Giveaway videos. I've done them. You have seen them also in previous Temu yarn hauls. You know, like light blue, teal, gray, browns, dusty pink. And that's like 40 labels here at a pretty good price, at least I think so. So I got them. And then I found some similar labels, but they do have different colors. So they are not the same. They're not the same and the colors aren't the same. And these were actually cheaper. And I think they also had 40 labels in them. I need to find just a moment because I do have, of course, everything in my order here. This one has 50 pieces in it actually. And this one also has 50 pieces, but there are 2 of them. And I paid maybe, with the discount and everything, 50, 60, more even. Probably like 30-40% less. So I'm going to take them out and see how they feel. And they also have an assortment of different colors. And what I like is that obviously that the colors are different than the others. So you have the opportunity to choose different colors depending on the project you're making and what you're gonna sew onto it. But they all say handmade with love and all the same sort of shape, size. This is a lovely, lovely brown. This is like a sandy, dusty pink, nude pink. They feel good. They feel really good. That's a good deal. Definitely, it's a really good deal. And I got 2 of these, so I have plenty of labels for whatever I should figure out to do. And then the last thing I got here, which is something I got based on previous orders, and I see already that not all of it is what I thought it was gonna be, but that's again what you get when you shop online and aren't really sure. So I ordered a bunch of safety eyes. These aren't safety eyes, they are eyes. I thought they were gonna be awesome, but this looks like eyes with stickers and you can stick them on things. Definitely eyes, but they're not safety eyes because they're flat on the back. I think you can peel this off. It seems like you can peel it off and then you can stick it on. So that's not exactly what I expected. And they come in all these different colors. Like I thought it would be so cool to have this one for Ergonomic. So that's definitely not what I thought I had ordered. It's okay, it's not a problem. I'll figure out something to use them for. But it's not what I thought I ordered. And it wasn't a fortune, luckily. I think I paid €2.18 with discount. So €2, less than €2 for them. I have more here. So they're all these different, and I do believe there is something like 24 pieces in each or something like that. I got 2 bags of them, and I really thought they were safety eyes. I thought it was such a cool concept for safety eyes. But they aren't safety eyes because these will fall off. I can't add them to crochet projects. No, I can't. I will figure out something to use them for. I'm sure there will be something. If you're handy and have an idea for what I could use them for, I could of course always use them to stick on stuff. But if you have ideas, let me know. Let me know. In fact, maybe if your idea is great enough, I might send them to you. I might just ship them to you. Then I have the safety eyes here, which are single colored safety eyes. And these are 12mm safety eyes with a bunch of array of different colors you can add to them. So let me take out an eye. An eye for an eye. And they come with these rings of different colors. And I do believe there are like, probably like 5 or 6 different colors. And all the different colors you can choose. Here's the blue one. And then you can add them on the back side of the safety eye. So they go towards the safety eye. And then you have now a safety eye with a blue edge that's glittering. And then you put the end cap on. And in this bag, it says, in this bag, there's 70 pieces, 70 loose pieces. So I'm not sure. I think there is like 10 eyes. So there's like for 5 eyes in each, but there is a lot of options, color options. They are 12mm. So that's the smallest that I got. Oh no, wait, they're 12, aren't they? Yeah, they're 12mm. 70 loose items in here. So with end caps, eyes, etc. So it's probably like 10 eyes in total. Then I already ordered I thought I ordered another. I can't remember what I did order. I ordered 16, I thought, but I have 16 here. I ordered one in my last order from Temu, which is why I actually decided I want to have the full set of ranging colors. So yeah, let's see if I can get this one off. So this is the 16mm eye. Thought I might have gotten 12. Did I get 16? I don't know. You have them here in purple, 16mm. So basically without the end cap, you have just a look through clear with the tab being the center. I think it's a great idea and a great way of creating this. Then I got some more because I want some bigger sizes should I make some bigger projects. And this is 20mm safety eyes, and the eyes do get fewer apparently as the more. I don't see any blue in this one, but I do see a light pink. Oh, this one has tape on it. Well, that's not good. Well, they all do. Just one moment. I do believe it's for protection of the eyes, so that they don't get scratched. It's like protection film that was on them. It's a 20mm one, and here I have this light pink, which I would slide on, and I would have an eye. Gorgeous one. For the 20mm one, and then the 20mm has 56 pieces. They're green and golden and pink. There should be silver somewhere, but I don't see them. So I think the colors do go less as the sizes increase. And then of course I have the last one, which is the biggest one. And they are the 3mm ones. So they are like 3 centimeters wide. They also have a layer covering, and then it can get scratches, of course, but if you remove it, let's see, like this, just have one huge eye. And let's create, oh, I do have green. We haven't had green yet. So these are the back ends, which is just like glittery cap. Then I slide this cap over the end, and then I have one huge green safety eye. And of course you have the standard end caps you put on and so on as well. So that's pretty much it for this Temu haul. So I really hope that you enjoyed this Temu haul, and then I will see you back later this week. Oops, I need to watch out I'm not losing everything on the floor. I'm trying to keep the sizes here with the sizes in the same bags. That will be for the best for me. Because if I don't, I will get them all messed up, and it will be good luck for me to figure out which to do with what. But yes, as I said, I really hope that you enjoyed this Temu accessory haul with me. It was very crafty related, with all sorts of things for your crafts, including some lovely yarns. And I do say, I do look forward for trying this one out, but this absolutely wasn't a bad find either. So definitely, I think it was a really, really good haul and had some value for money in one way or another. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this time around. Stay tuned, because on Thursday I'm back with you for another giveaway video, of course, and on Friday you will have a new yarn haul coming from me as well. So yeah, thank you for this time. Stay safe, stay happy, happy crafting, stay healthy, etc. And until I see you again, take care.